righty. So let's start with Portland. Portland's a quick, easy one. Jose Carlos Van Rankin has not picked up his option to buy. Uh, Fochive, Blake Bodley, and Justin Vom Stieg all not coming back, while they are still in conversation with Nathan Fogacha to come on back on his 2-year option. What do you think of these moves? Anything kind of shock you?
Not really too much. I think Van Rankin has not lived up to the level that people were expecting him to at the right back spot for Portland. And it doesn't really surprise me to see him on his way out. I think that's an area where they can improve and build upon. So, other than that, I am checking right now just to make sure none of these other guys have played too much, which I don't think they have, unless I'm just completely missing it. Um,
Nope, you're not.
yeah, I guess them looking to bring back Nathan Focaccia. I guess there's really depending on what the price tag is on him. I don't really see an issue with that. It seems fine. He only played 11 times this year, got 4 starts, 2 goals. So not really tearing it up, but also a very small sample size. So if they see something in him, I trust them to make the right call there. So can't really complain too much about that move. The rest, like you said, not really playing much, not overly surprising that they're on their way out.
Yeah, those guys that we just mentioned in that entire list take up the bottom 10 players, 4 or 5 of the bottom 10 players on the team. I thought Bodley had a little bit of potential, um, to come in and be a difference maker, a little bit of a youth player there. Von Stieg doesn't shock me. Fachive is one of those guys who played and came back. As you said, Van Rankin absolutely did not live up to the hype, or at least the level that we expected him to be at last year, from last year, rather, excuse me. But Fagocha's one of their homegrown guys. They brought him into the Timbers 2 side, let him work his way through. And like you said, he's got a few goals to his name and seemed to be showing some promise. So um, good to see they're trying to keep him around and build up. That just makes me question what their forward situation will be like next season. Obviously, not the strongest right now with S3E44 being their leading goal scorer out on the wing. Niazgoda following close behind, but there are rumors he's going back to Poland. Felipe Mora only nabbing 1 goal. The forward situation is up for grabs, so maybe he can go out and get it.
Yeah, no disagreements there. I mean, it's kind of wild that we're having that conversation when it feels like not too long ago they were having a surplus at the attack.
Correct, right? Remember back when they were signing Niazgoda and Mora, and we're like, oh man, these are the guys. And who was the other one?
Was it
He
Jabo?
No, the other, well, Jabo was in there, but there was one more who I forget his name already. He came in and he was like a $10 million guy, and the league cut him.
Oh,
Uh,
yes, yes. Brian
Fernandez.
Rodriguez?
Fernandez.
Fernandez. Right.
I'm gonna double check that to be sure. Yeah, Brian Fernandez, Argentinian soccer player,
Yes,
striker.
yes.
Yeah, who
I
lit the
completely
league
forgot
up
about
for a
that.
long time. Yeah, yeah. Um, but yeah, so that'll be interesting to see. But let's go on and move. Let's move on to Toronto, the other team that has made their announcement so far. To our knowledge, again, as of recording, when you guys hear this, are probably going to be other teams who've made their shouts. Um, sorry, we can't predict the. I mean,
I
we can predict the
usually
future. I'm doing it very well, but
I usually try to put, and I don't know where this ends up popping up on like which sites, but I usually try to put what day we record just so
yep.
people know, like, okay, that why didn't they talk about this? Oh, it's because they recorded on this day.
Yeah, so it's in the description, just as kind of far down. So I'm sure tons of people
It's
will
somewhere,
see
or
it.
just ask us, reach out,
Yeah, yeah,
hit us up.
yeah, absolutely. I like
Why
that.
didn't you cover this? We'll let you know.
Yeah, emails, Twitter, attacks on TikTok. Do it.